Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 61 of Telione, Season 2. In the last episode, I forget the beginnings, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for the end. In the end of the episode, we had rolled into the second day. And the weather seemed to be a little bit cloudy, wind pushing more in a westish direction. As you all were eating breakfast, having conversation as a big old group of people, enjoying the food that George and Rija had made. Willow not as much, but everyone seemed to enjoy it. Alexandria goes into the eating quarters and asks if you have any interest in another castaway that she had saw off the front of the ship. As you guys started making your way to the front of the ship to look out and see this castaway, a few hundred feet away at this point, the water had gotten a little bit rockier, which didn't feel like it was supposed to be, but here we are. Willow looked through the wrong end of the spyglass, then turned it around and saw this really well-dressed man. Palish skin, but it looked like at one point it could have been tan. Hair slicked straight back, wearing a very nice dress suit, just walking on the water. Willow had no idea who this was, so Kai took a look, and to the grim expression of seeing Goediss, the patron of the Tansien family, a mere 200 feet away at this point. What are you all doing?
So I have no idea who this is.
Correct.
I don't know if Giltesh does either.
Nope. Giltesh has no idea.
I'm looking at Eldath and I'm yelling, all hands on deck, get to cannons. I already cast control water. I'm about to run to the propeller. I'm telling everyone, all mans, we need all the manpower we have to get the fuck out. I'm looking at not Master Flower.
Wakia.
Wakia, and I'm like, we gotta go away, but not 180, maybe a 90, and frantic. Kai's flames probably bursting out, scared.
The static did come back a little bit there. Yes.
Okay.
You tell us who it was. I'm still kind of like trying to see if I can see.
Yeah.
But if you told us, yeah, I'll also tell anyone who's not a fighter, get below deck. I don't want anyone to get, caught in the crossfire up here.
Yeah, at the moment, the only people on the top deck are Ten, Sartine with her fire-loaded crossbow, basically, Grenjar, Aubrey Masterflower, and Wakia. Those are the only people up top right now.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure the kids weren't up here like last time.
Correct.
Would I have? I don't remember. Did I bring my kid up here with me?
Yes,
because we were
you
just
did.
checking out. Okay. Why are you guys freaking out? Who is this?
You remember that family I was mentioning yesterday?
Yeah.
Trying to destroy the world? Yeah, that's one of them.
What is he doing out here?
Oh, that's a great question. You want to ask him?
No, but I don't know what this family can do.
The boat's starting to skip a little bit off the waves that are being made by him walking.
Well, one of them by themselves took down a whole city, so that should give you an idea.
When I looked through it, did it seem like he saw our boat and was specifically heading for us?
He was walking perpendicular to the way you guys are headed. But he was still straight ahead of where the boat is heading right at the moment. It did not look
Not
like...
walking towards us.
No, not walking towards you. Give me an insight check.
Oh no.
First time trying out my new dice. That's gonna be a 10.
He's not looking at you. He's not looking forward, but he's kind of looking down and to the left. But you can't see what he's looking at.
Could he be looking for the gem? I know you guys mentioned that there were, like, things out here in the water. Could they be trying to get to it?
Wait, had we mentioned it? I think Kai and I
Had
just...
we?
Yeah?
Yeah, we
Oh.
did.
Okay.
You could have
Yeah.
overheard though. We weren't like being private about it. I don't.
Yeah, we were literally on the top deck talking about it. Mapping out.
Yeah.
That is a good question. He could be, actually.
You're about 150 feet away now, as you guys are still
What is-
heading the same direction.
Yeah, we're trying
What is
to turn.
Kia doing? Yeah, because I thought she's been turning.
She's just like looking ahead, but can't see because of the sails.
Yeah, we're telling her to
Okay.
hit a 90.
Yeah, we're
Real
telling
quick.
hit 90, and I'm gonna run to hit the propeller, and I'm gonna try to push the water at 92, so I can slam the propeller on.
Okay. Do you want me to go port or starboard side?
God, I don't know both. Let me look at it.
I have to remember which one is which.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say whatever.
Where did I put
You
this
know,
information?
Whatever keeps us on our port is left.
Port is left. That is.
Starboard is right. I opened the boat terminology docs. There it is.
But if he's going for the gem, we can't let him get it. You said it was really powerful.
By itself, not so much that we know of. So it's just the one. I think it's better to avoid this situation at all.
What is Giltash
I mean-
doing as he
Right
stands
now.
up?
That's a good question. I was trying to fix my camera because it was being really fucking weird. I mean, I'm just trying to do whatever I possibly can because I have no idea who this person is. So I probably would have tried.
Oh, that just reminds me. Giltash, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Kai, are you doing like a full sprint to the
Yeah.
storage?
Mm.
So, time to do some math. Time to whip out the good old
13.
calculator.
Also, I have a question. In the time it takes for them to try to move the boat, I know we're still moving forward some. Will you tell me when we're within 120 feet of him if it
You're about
happens
to be.
before the... Okay.
At this point, Kai, you have just swung down the second set of steps to make it to the cannon deck as you cross that 120-foot threshold. As Wakey is starting to turn the boat a little bit, but there's a lot of drift and it's a big boat.
Is my control water helping her drift or whatever?
Give me a wisdom check.
Okay.
I got a 13 for that wisdom save.
You hear, "Please run," in that same voice you've been hearing every morning.
Oh shit!
As Willow and Enos give me perception checks.
It's
Did you say
Willow's
wisdom
baby.
saving throw?
Wisdom
Or
check.
Wisdom,
Just
wisdom check?
D20 plus
Okay.
your wisdom.
So that's plus 4, so 17. 17.
Yeah. Are you casting it while you're going down the stairs?
I probably did it as I saw him to prepare and then run down to hit the... Yeah.
Yeah. So you like raising up some of the water to kind of do a big old drift around. So the stairs are at about a 45-degree angle as with the boat as you are going down these stairs, and it is precarious. You just hear
I
a
made a
bunch of
22.
crashing and a bunch of loud sounds coming from the kitchen.
I rolled a 15.
I got a 22.
You can see he is now just staring straight at your ship and has a big old grin on his face as you cross the 100 feet away threshold.
Oh,
Can I cast Sickening Radiance on him?
Sure, what does that do?
What's happening?
dim greenish light spreads within a 30-foot radius sphere centered on a point within 120 feet. It spreads around corners and lasts until the spell ends. When a creature moves into the spell's area or starts its turn there, that creature must succeed on a con save throw DC 16 or take 4d10 radiant damage, suffer 1 level of his exhaustion, and emit a dim greenish light in a 5-foot radius.
Damn.
Okay.
The exhaustion's crazy.
This is just the wrong document that I'm looking at right now. That's not the right one. Where is he? Here he is. What is the save for this? I know it's con, 16. But what is 16? Okay.
And he has to do it at the start of each turn that he is within the sphere.
Okay. The sphere is how big?
30 feet.
Damn.
30-foot radius, so it's 60-foot
Long.
diameter.
Yeah.
So big.
That is a big.
And I wanna place it that he is kind of like 10 feet from the back edge, so if he starts coming towards us, he spends a longer amount of time within the sphere. So essentially he
like
has
that.
to go through a 50-foot. Sorry, I have to scroll all the way over. Yes.
Interesting.
So the farther, like, if he gets closer to us, he's gonna take more, like, have to do more saving throws.
Okay. He will use a legendary resistance to succeed.
Figured.
Mm.
And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Ugh.
And that is a concentration spell, so I'll do my little dot. Also, can I say before we go into initiative, I put Mikhail on the ground and tell him to go under deck and hide.
Sure. That'll
thought
definitely
that was
stop.
a-
That'll definitely stop what's about to happen.
I thought that was a 19.
It's a shame that
But it's not.
all the
It
damage
was
is
only
coming
a
from is coming from underneath the boat.
But it was I. Yo.
So for the crew, they just have a flat roll. That's really good for the crew. Okay.
It's upsetting that he has 4 slots on our turn order.
Oh, roll 20 upgraded.
He has 4. That's great. Love that. Because there shouldn't be. 'Cause
Okay, good. Thank God.
well, does it really
Don't.
matter?
Shut up.
Mm.
Stop. I'm so fucking scared right
He
now.
might as well. He does legendary actions, probably. Might as well.
Oh.
Turns.
God. No.
The fucking crew goes first. I love that.
Understand.
Let me swap the music over.
I'm so scared right now, y'all.
You really should be running.
I'm already under deck.
I mean, we are theoretically now.
In theory, yeah.
Oh, we running.
I don't know how fast this bitch can move on water.
Probably very.
So for the sickening radiance, you just targeted the ground around him, correct?
It's a sphere. Yes.
It also just says kind of like anywhere.
Yeah, it says it's
Like-
a
like I said-
30-foot sphere within within 120 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Big circle.
Ah, that looks awful to me. Hold on. I have to fix something because of OCD. Oh, there we go. That's not better. Hold on.
You okay, Brian?
He's stressed.
I'm stressed. And
Okay,
I'm trying
you
to
just
think
like.
of
Go ahead.
yeah, I'm just trying to think of a way to make sure we're all safe. And in my brain, every solution has been X'd out, and it's trying to like Doctor Strange a reality that we come out of this alive. So
Gotcha.
I'm in my mind palace trying to think.
Gotcha.
So with the crew, the boat moves 30. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As it starts to turn, Grenjar is grabbing the sails and forcibly turning them, because that's his job. 10 Stormane is grabbing and making sure they're all the way down. Sartine might be fucking close enough to shoot this.
Without a rope, right?
Yeah, without the rope, she's able to fire.
Okay.
Do it, Sartine. Do it. Do it for once in your life.
So it's a +6, and then whatever your fire arrows do as well.
Oh yeah, because I did that. Technically, aren't they
Sartine
both
rolled a
concentration?
2, so it's an 8 to hit. Just splashes into the water.
Damn. I thought it hit him.
The rest of the crew is starting to get the warning bells. People are getting very anxious, so a lot of the crew is starting to move over to the cannon deck. As Alexandria moves over and takes her not crossbow, but her longbow, and takes 2 shots out in the distance. I guess we're firing at this guy. Both of those are gonna hit. Not bad, Alexandria.
Oh shit! The cannons
Oh,
can hit.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. It's a non-magical weapon. It does 0 damage.
Nah.
She rolled 2 7s plus 4 for each, so she did 22 points of damage. That is 0 because it is non-magical.
He's immune to
Just
non-magical
goes into
damage.
it. Just hits him twice and just looks over. Well, that's just very impolite. Yeah.
Never mind. No, go ahead.
After the crew goes, he will use 3 legendary actions to... you see he flicks his arm down, and this large spear, probably 20 feet in length, appears. She's like, well, if you want to throw arrows, and he chucks it at you all. I need... let's see here. Kai is very far away. I need Willow, Giltesh, Enos, and Sartine, and Mikael to make a strength saving throw.
Not the baby.
I don't have a stat block for it.
Oh, he only has like a -3. It's fine.
Yeah,
The DC is 20.
My strength is gonna be a 6.
Okay.
You want me to just roll a d20 for Mikael and tell me what
He
it
can't.
is?
He can't succeed.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's so funny to think about. I got a 13.
Okay.
Baby overboard. I got
Sartine needs to do fail.
24.
Oh, barely succeeds.
-3. This baby's fucked.
So everyone except Enos failed.
Oh, what you getting, Oz? I didn't hear it.
That's not the right dice. That was a D20 I just rolled for damage. Hold on. Let me grab the right thing.
Holy
here.
fuck.
Yeah,
That'd be
the
hilarious.
D100.
Yeah, there you go.
18, 26, 31 plus 3. 34 points of force damage to Willow, Giltesh, Sartine, and the child.
Easy.
17 to Enos.
The baby's dead.
Sartine is pushed 30 feet away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Willow is pushed 30 feet away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And Giltesh is pushed 30 feet away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Off of the ship.
Is the baby pushed off the ship too?
The baby is... We'll talk about that later.
Oh my god.
And I need someone to
it's
roll a strength saving throw for the ship.
It's a grease spot on the wall.
You said a strength save.
For the ship.
For the ship, correct.
Okay. Enos, are you looking at boat stuff now?
Yeah, I don't see the stats
Okay.
for the ship though.
You have to go to the website.
Tell me
It
what I'm
has a
adding.
+5.
Okay.
A website.
I rolled a 14 plus 5. So
Fails.
19.
It takes 34
Damn.
points of damage. Both harpoons at the front of the ship are destroyed. There's no front of the ship anymore.
That's where Enos is.
Yeah, so Enos, what you're standing on disappears as you survive the check.
Oh, come on.
I like to imagine it's like a Looney Tunes type of beat where like the boat is gone. He's like in the air for just a half a second.
Until I look down, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, haha, that didn't do any. Oh shit.
All of that section of the ship is gone.
Oh. Damn. Well, this is Kai's turn next.
Yep.
What did he even throw at us?
He just threw a giant spear that was only about maybe 4 inches thick, but it had a 15-foot radius or 15-foot diameter.
That's crazy.
So yeah, up next is Kai. Enos, you are on this floor now.
Oh, so it's like just like the top deck.
Yeah, the entirety of the
okay.
top deck is destroyed. Both harpoons were taken with it, as they kind of just evaporated through the.
That's fair. I
sheer
thought you meant
power.
like the. I thought you meant like the entire front part of the boat, like.
If he aims lower,
top to
it will
bottom.
be the front part of the boat.
Okay, all right. Well, I thought we were already there. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Easy.
So up next is Kai, who is all the way down here on the cannon deck. It's your turn, buddy. You just heard of a lot of the ship being probably ruined.
Screaming, probably.
I'm hitting the propeller button.
Okay. You
slamming
have to keep
that.
going down to get to the bottom floor.
Then I'll keep going down.
Get us out of here. Get us out of here.
Yeah. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 would just get you to halfway to
Can
the
I
propeller on
dash?
the bottom deck. Yeah. You'd have to dash to get to the propeller to hit the button to get it going. As you can get about there on the bottom deck.
Okay. You say he's gonna dash. I don't know if you heard that or not.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
And you can hit the button, you hear as the propeller begins.
Oh, what do I need to roll for a Constitution save to keep
A
my concentration?
DC 17 concentration check.
Ooh.
Which is a D20 plus what?
Plus a con. It's just a con save.
Okay. What is my con? Better than Elanora's. Not gonna do it.
Okay, so Sickening Radiance is gone?
Yep.
Alright. I love the circles because I can never grab them on D&D Beyond, or Roll20. Great, it's just gonna be there now. It is now Goediss' turn. Ratatata. What can he do here to be fun? Because he does not have enough movement to get to you at the moment, which is a quite annoying thing to have happen, isn't it? What is this spell? Hold on. Wrong count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He gets to the edge of the ship. And just like starts walking up the sides for Alexandria being the only one that can see this.
Oh, so JoJo.
And that's going to end his turn. Enos, you just got hit by a giant spear, tanking all of it. You get dragged backwards, and then you just fall down because there was nothing left underneath you.
That's great.
As
That's
you
great.
now-
Now that there's like a window up here, can
Correct.
Can I see him coming up the?
If you
The top?
go to where the hole is, yes.
Yeah, I'll walk in that direction, thinking he's still over there, so I could get a sight of him. And then if I go, I'm assuming like here, can I see him there, or do I have to move a little closer?
Yeah, because like that's basically disappeared. You just like look out, and it's just a clean-cut circle, is what was left. And you just see him just like sprint up at very quick speeds.
Okay, that's great. That's fun. That's fun. I'm just gonna be like, I guess we're doing this. All right, and I rage.
There was no reason to shoot at me. That was your friend's decision.
I'm already raging.
Go for it.
I'm not using Giant Smite yet. However, what I can do... Oh, okay. It's probably not gonna work, but I'm gonna try anyway. I'm gonna take... Because technically, I can't reach him with my sword in where he's at right now, right?
Correct.
Because this
He's
area's
also
gone.
like 10 feet below you.
Cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the Elven Flame Cycle,
Mm-hmm.
speak the magic word and light it, and throw it at him. But I also, on the Elven Flame Cycle, where is this? I put the Fire Rune on it.
Just doubling down.
Yep. So when you hit a creature with an attack using this weapon, you can invoke the rune to summon fire. So I'll roll to hit first. Okay. Since I'm throwing it, I can't throw it recklessly, I'm assuming.
Correct.
Alright, cool. Okay, not bad. Plus 9. It's not the best one, but that should be a 24.
That hits.
Okay, cool. So then the Fire Ruin does an extra 2d6 fire damage, and it needs a strength saving throw. DC, what's the DC? 15, it's not great. A strength saving throw DC 15, or he's restrained, taking an extra 2d6 every turn.
From the Fire Rune? Is that what this is from?
Yes.
Fuck.
I think I know. It's a cool one.
That's interesting.
Byron's cool. I almost played one. It's really cool.
16.
Fuck. Okay, but I rolled really well on damage either way, so... Oh, plus the 1d8 from the actual flame cycle itself, right? Where's my d8s? Okay, cool. Not
My
bad.
heart is
So-
in my butt. It hurts.
It's gonna be 9 just from the bludgeoning damage from the flame cycle itself,
Okay.
and then 12, 13 fire damage. That's from the flame cycle and for the 2d6 of the fire rune. I rolled a 5 and a 6 on the rune.
So
From
22
2d6.
points of damage.
Yep, as long as it all hits normally, you
Yeah,
know,
it
because the
seems
fire
to.
seems to be effective. Cool, perfect. And I can only use the rune once, but I can throw my hammer at him again, right?
Sure.
I use 1 charge per turn or per attack. Can't remember how the flame cycle works.
I think it's per turn. It slowly loses it over time.
Cool. So when the flame cycle comes back, I'm just gonna toss it again. But this time it's not gonna hurt as much, but it's all right. Natural 20.
Okay.
Get back. So,
All right.
so that's max damage, right?
Yes.
Plus, and roll the dice.
Yep. Max
So then
damage.
that
Then you
would
roll
be-
dice.
Damn it, I rolled horribly on that one. So that would be 10 just bludgeoning, and then another 10 of fire.
All right. Another 20 points of damage. Let's do negative 20 instead of just setting his health to 20. Me, good job.
Oh,
He just takes both the hits and doesn't even seem to care.
I would have loved if that would have worked, to be honest. Just at least get him to waste another resistance. But yeah, that's my turn, and I'm making myself definitely a target.
Okay.
Come and fight me right here.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use 1 legendary action to cast a cantrip. As you see him just reach his hand out and vines shoot out as he casts Thorn Whip on you.
Lovely.
I have to roll to hit you. That's a 27 to hit.
He's throwing me off the boat, isn't
No, he's pulling you to him.
he? Which is theoretically the same thing.
Holy shit. 15 points of magical piercing damage. And you're pulled off the boat and 10 feet closer to him. As he's just
That's still-
holding you there and is just dangling you.
That's still halved, right?
Yes.
But it's still piercing.
It shouldn't,
So
but it is.
7. Cool.
Up next is Willow, who is thrown off of the boat.
So she just texted. She can't hear
Yes.
anything from Discord. So I suggested maybe I just texted her to maybe unjoin and then join back.
I got it.
Oh,
I
swag.
got it. I had to switch it from default to my actual sound system, which I've never had to do before, but that was weird. Anyway, we're good. I just missed anything that happened. So.
Enos got hit by a magical cantrip, and
thrown
dealt
out.
some fire shackle damage.
Yeah, did about 40 points of damage with a ranged weapon.
He did 40 points of damage? Hell
Yep.
yeah.
So it is now your turn, Willow.
Okay, quick question. I know you have the only one spell per turn rule,
Correct.
but do you count cantrip
no,
in that,
it's
or is
only
that
one
something
spell
separate?
slot per turn.
So for me, who has Eldritch Invocations or my racial abilities, do you count those as spell slots?
No.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to Misty Step back up onto the deck of the ship. I'm assuming from our vantage in the water, we would have known that the top deck was pretty, or the section was
it went
destroyed,
with you.
or
Just got shot off into the ocean with you in a very clean cut.
basically just getting up onto the deck. And can I, being back up on the deck now, can I see where my child is?
Give me a perception check.
Oh boy, that's just gonna be awkward.
Man, these new dice are really fucking me over. You said a perception check
Correct.
or investigate. That's a 9.
No kid in sight at the moment, but you do hear crying.
Crying.
Yeah, child is crying.
Can I? But with the perception check, I can't figure out where it's coming from.
No, because you just vamped up top and are kind of dazed after getting hit pretty hard. For half your health, I know.
I guess. Hold on. Let me. I probably would have tried to go roughly over to where we were, so here-ish.
Okay.
How much? Sorry, I don't see the block, so I can't tell how far. Is he up at eye level yet?
No, he is at the base of the ship.
So I don't know he's there. Can I run over to the edge using my just movement and peek over? Oops, wrong tool. And peek over and see if he fell down onto the second level when it got blasted.
Still no kid in sight.
Fuck. Is the crying getting louder?
No.
Damn. I only have 30 feet of movement, I think. Pepper, that is my d20. What are you doing? So that was my 20 feet. I guess I'll hold my action. I guess to see if because I don't see him out in the water anymore, so I'm assuming he's close.
You can
So I'll
see
just hold my
the wave that he created by running forward towards the ship.
So I'm just gonna hold my action until I see him.
As the ship is also at a 45-degree angle from the control waters, he's just running up. That's a cool shot to think about. Is that your turn, Giltash?
Okay. How tall up is the boat for me to climb up it?
It's about 30 feet.
Ugh. Okay. Well, to at least try to get me some kind of platform, I'm gonna cast floating disc.
Okay.
Basically right in front of me, and then I'm climb onto that to get me out of the water, and then I'm gonna try to climb up the side of the boat.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Oh boy. 13.
With the amount of netting that's around and the fact that the ship is turning towards you, you kind of get forced onto it, so it makes it easier to climb up. You're about halfway up the ship at this point.
Okay. So I'm halfway up.
Yeah.
Or like, okay.
And you are attached to the ship.
Sweet. Then if I'm only halfway up, I mean that's my turn.
Okay. Crew's turn. Sartine, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets pushed down the ship. Goediss moves a little bit. 5, 10, 15. And the rest of the crew needs to start doing stuff. Oh, I forgot about Aubrey Masterflower. She could have been doing shit. Whoops. She's going to start running up. And 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 to get over to there to try and gauge what is happening. Alexandria's just going to run away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Willow, you hear the crying getting quieter as Alexandria runs away.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
I guess Enos would have also been pulled. 10, 15. And that's basically the entirety of the ship's turn. They can't do much. Besides holding everything in place.
Is he in an odd range for the cannonballs?
If anything, he's at eye level with them.
Blast his fucking head off.
Oh yeah, I guess we could go down to that crew who's starting to get stuff ready.
If they have an angle, blast his ass.
They do not have an angle yet, but they can start getting in place. As I guess George would probably be helping in this as well, right?
He is the
powder monkey.
Powder monkey. Forgot what it's called.
So he'd be running errands while this is going down, as 3 of the cannons are successfully loaded if they get a shot off at him. Targrim will also try to help, but it's not his forte. After the crews go, Goediss is going to do stuff. You're an interesting one, at least. Using items of not your own creation. Fascinating.
I was gonna say, isn't it my turn since I didn't go?
Legendary action.
Legendary action, yeah.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Who's he talking to now?
Enos, who he's ripped off the boat, and still has these
Okay.
vines attached to him.
Oh, okay, I see it now, because he's like on a couple different layers, and I was very confused.
Yes. Oh, the issue is you are just out of range of him to punch you, which is fucking annoying. So he's just going to send out the cantrip again to continue wrapping around you to pull you even closer to him. Hiya. 20 total to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a lot lower, I think. 12 points reduced to 6. As he now pulls you right up to him, right where he wants you. Kai, it is now your turn.
Okay.
We can't hear you.
There we go.
Yeah, I know. So, the boat, has it fully made the 90, or are we still curving around?
We're getting close to finishing the 90. It will finish at the end of this round.
God, okay. From the portholes that I'm at, is there any way I can get a
The
visual
storage
on them?
doesn't have portholes. That's the only floor that doesn't have it.
Okay.
The storage
Then
goes down about, it's about a 20-foot ceiling, so there's a lot more room in it, and most of it is submerged under the water.
Oh god, okay, so... Yeah, I guess I'll run up to the floor, because I already hit the propeller. I guess I'll run up to the floor above to see if I can get a visual on Goediss.
Yes, you can make it to right next to one of the cannons to be able to look out the porthole, but from that angle, you would not be able to see him.
Okay. How does everyone look down here?
Everyone seems okay at the moment. What the cannons do see is blue sky, because the ship is leaning heavily because of control water.
I'm trying to think, is there anything I can do? I can't see him. I don't have any visual on him. So, I will hold my I will hold my action to cast resistance on the next person who uses a saving throw.
You have to touch for resistance.
You can't hear me. Oh, you have to touch for resistance? Okay. Then I can't really do anything this turn, so I'm gonna I'll stay here.
You can help load the final cannon.
I'll load the final cannon. Yeah, I'll do that.
You got 4 cannon shots ready to go. After Kai's turn, before Goediss' turn, he'll use another legendary action to punch Enos.
Jesus.
Do it.
Okay, well, let's find out how this goes. Wow, that's a low roll, 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Where are all my dice? Here we are. 13. 22 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled.
Cool. To 11.
Yep, half to 11.
Okay, just want to be sure.
Okay. On his turn, you have these vines that were originally wrapped around you. They seem to go back into his arm as he goes for an elbow against your face, but he purposefully misses, and you see like the entirety of the suit that he has on his arm just rips apart, and these like veins just go out and start slashing across your face. If he hits, of course.
Oh, man.
That's going to be a 29 and a 23 to hit you.
If they hit.
I need to make more space for all the dice I'm about to roll.
Oh god.
13, what is this? 15, 21, plus 12 is 33, plus 10 is 43 points of slashing damage as he just goes across and these 2 giant veins just slice right across your chest.
43. So
Slashing damage.
22?
Sure. You know, we can't just keep playing this game. Give me an insight check, Enos.
Cool. Ooh, that's actually good. What's my plus? Probably negative. Insight. Wait, hold on. I have advantage.
If you have a wisdom, if you have the wisdom ability on, I think.
Because of Rune Carver. Because I have the stone rune.
But I think that's one of the ones that lasts for an hour. I could be wrong though.
I think I just have it. That's what it says.
Yeah,
the stone rune.
It's constant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
you have advantage, go for it.
I mean, I rolled a 17, but we'll see if I can get higher. Because I don't have a plus to it. 18. Okay, cool.
As you look at him and he slices across you, you see him just go. He starts sniffing the air. He gets really close to you. Why do you smell of him? Is he still alive? You best be talking to me. And he just slams you into the side of the ship. You feel the entire ship start to rock. Let's just do a little strength check for him. What's his athletics? Okay.
Thanks.
I need everyone on the ship to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh my God.
I'm climbing. Do I have disadvantage?
If anything, you have advantage because you're in a net.
Okay. So am I rolling with advantage or not?
You have advantage, yes.
Okay.
You said this was a dexterity saving throw?
Correct.
That was a nat 1 for a 4 total.
Alistair's asleep. So he automatically fails. Tali, Jem, they both fail. Vivrel and Mother, they both fail. Poulage, fail. Rija, fail. Semek, fail. Temment, fail. Roy, fail. Targrim, success. Daimi, fail. George, success, surprisingly. Orion, fail. Alicia, fail. Kuvar, fail. Surmaj, fail. What did you get, Kai?
22.
Success.
I rolled a natural 20.
Willow, natural 1? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Giltesh?
8.
You feel the ship lurch. You go off and you slam back into the ship. Funny enough, you're probably gonna be the only one to take damage. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Easy.
10. Success. Alexandria, success. Aubrey, fail. Grenjar, I don't think he can fail this. Wakia, fail. Shield Guardian, success. Alexandria falls and just starts rolling. The crying gets louder as she falls into the second floor. Basically everyone up top succeeded, so that's really good, except for Willow, who you just go, you start sliding, you hit your back onto the back side of the ship. I'm not even going to worry about that floor. Let's go to the cannon floor, where everyone but Kai and George fail. As everyone on the cannon floor starts rolling backwards as the ship almost flips over. Just from him slamming Enos into the side of the ship. But he's grabbed you, so he's actually going to walk up the ship and go inside with you.
Onto just the cannon deck?
Onto the sleeping quarters deck.
Okay, so I still can't see him yet.
Correct, which is where this starts to get really weird. So I need to start deleting the rest of them. But up next is Enos, who's in his hands.
Oh boy. I'm not. Yeah, this is great. I love it. I'll just.
Upsetting that happened. Okay. It's fine. He's just holding on to you. Why? Do you smell like him?
I'll grab onto his hand and just like, what did she do to you?
Who
He
do
was
you
your friend.
mean by she?
He was your friend, wasn't he?
Oh.
And you destroyed his home.
I destroyed what didn't matter.
No. You
I did not kill him.
You're cursed it.
It is funny you bring this up. Okay. Enos, what else are you doing in your turn? As you kind of hit the speaking limit for the round.
Cool. I don't like being grappled, so I'm going to grow.
Okay. Doesn't
There's
stop the grapple.
The ceiling is gone.
Yeah, the ceiling's gone, but his grapple does not end.
So I can grow. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. I just don't like being grappled, so I'm gonna get big. Technically, it does say if there's not enough space, I still get all the pluses. I just don't.
Well, now your
grow
head's like peeking
enough
up
space.
back onto the main floor.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all right. So.
As he's still just holding you to the center of your chest, he's like bringing you down and making you kneel in front of him.
And can I take attacks while I'm grappled?
Yeah, you can. You're not restrained.
Do I
Your
have
movement is
advantage?
just 0.
So I can attack him. Cool. So as he's holding me in my chest, I'm just gonna take the great sword and just have at him. I get a feeling he's not any of his, so I might have for reckless.
Wow, I heard almost none of that, but go for it.
He's going for reckless.
Yeah, so I got the only word that mattered. Now he's frozen. Great.
Oh.
Oh god.
Hello.
We're so good at this, guys. Absolutely.
I almost
flawless.
made a really inappropriate joke about his face, but it's fine.
Man, this is unfortunate. Truly unfortunate, isn't it? Willow, you are up next. Let's go to you.
Might be foretelling.
So Willow, what do you want to do?
Oh.
Assuming that he is below the deck, or in the deck below me, I'm gonna run back over to the edge. Could I just run to the edge and jump down to the lower deck?
Yeah, you have to kind of just like jump to not land on Enos.
That's fine. I mean, I can see where his head roughly was, so I guess. Okay, thank you. I am going to use my bonus action to cast Hexblade's Curse on. I guess it's not even really casting it, but it's just he's my cursed person, and then I'm going to do Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I get 2, so I get an additional +4 to my attacks.
To the damage, not to hit. When you hit with attacks, you do more damage with Hexblade's Curse.
Oh, to damage rolls. Fuck. Dang, I thought it helped if I, That's fine. So, that's a dirty 20 on the first one.
Barely hits.
And then a 22 on the second.
Barely hits.
All right, no, a 26 on the second, sorry.
Barely hits.
So... Which one's mine? So it'll be a +8, because I have the also additional ability for a +4 on Eldritch Blast.
Correct. So it's going to be the immediate 16, and then 2d10.
So it'll be 21 damage total.
Oh god.
He just gets hit by both of them. He just looks over. Interesting. I was in the middle of a conversation. Anything else on your turn? You still have about 10 feet of movement.
I think I might just back up a little bit.
Okay.
And then that's it.
So I don't want to use all of his cool stuff in this fight.
Oh.
Well, aren't you two just so bothersome? As you see him twist into Enos as you see that spear form once more, and he sends it through both of you, and I think that's probably gonna sadly hit Giltesh as well.
That's fine.
Oh no, Giltesh
Enos-
went backwards, so he's actually in a much better position.
How is he gonna
Going
hit both of
backwards.
us with it?
Because it has a 15-foot width to it.
Cone.
Gotcha. So, like, getting us with the spear, or just, like, knocking
Nope,
us with
it's
the
just the
stick?
range of the spear. So it does like that.
Oh, okay.
So I need you to make another strength saving throw, and I need Enos to make a strength saving throw as well. If he's finally...
Which direction did he throw it?
He threw it the same direction he threw it before, so off the port side. Which just barely misses you as you see another blast go out from the ship.
Oh, okay.
I got a 17 on my strength save.
Fail.
Fuck.
DC 20.
If only we could hear
You guys hear me?
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you are.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I rolled a 28.
Okay. 20, 21, 25 points of force damage, and Willow is shot off the boat again.
Out of the window. You said 25 points of damage?
Yes.
I think because I succeted, right?
Yes.
Cool.
So you
I
take
don't
12
like
and you still
not
don't
being
move.
a healer.
And another large chunk of the ship has just been taken out.
Do we want to try to roll for Enos's attacks?
Yeah, let's go back to the Enos stuff now.
I had rolled a 19 on the first attack, plus 10.
Okay.
So 29 for the first attack,
Hits.
and then second attack, it's gonna be a 22.
Hits.
Cool. I did not say Great Weapon Master, so it was only reckless. I can reroll 1s and 2s. Max damage. Awesome. Love it. 12 plus 6 is 18, plus 2 from rage is 20. Oh wait, I get another d6 because I'm giant form, right? Yeah, that's true. So 6 again. So 26. That's max damage on the first attack.
Let's go.
That's actually crazy. That's insane. And then second attack is not as great, but I can reroll that 1. So 6 plus 6 is 12. Plus 2 for rage is 14. 14 on the second.
All right. You slice into him twice, but you start to notice that all the hits that you've been doing to him before have been slowly healing back.
Ah, great. I love it.
Which I forgot to do.
Does anyone have anything?
That ended Willow's turn. Giltash, who's off the boat, just saw another chunk of the boat get sent off as well.
I'm just mumbling to myself, "This is not a good day," and I'm gonna keep trying to climb up.
Okay, at this point, you could just use all of your movement to get back to the top.
Okay. What do I see when I get on top of the boat?
Surprisingly, no one except the giant hole that is the front of the ship.
Okay.
You see no one in the close vicinity. You can see 10 Stormbane is starting to finally finish up the wrapping to make sure the sails are in place to continue going. You saw Sartine just floating in the water, waiting to attempt to get back up.
Banishment.
Do I see Sartine like trying to climb back up? Like what's her situation?
She did forget to last round, so let's find out how she did. She has a rope wrapped around her arm, and she's just holding on at the moment.
Okay. That's good. So if that's the case, then there's no point of using fucking mage armor. But I'll do it anyway. I'll cast mage armor.
Okay.
As I kind of get over the edge, I'm like kind of stumble over, and I just quickly solve to get the runes out for mage armor, and cast that, and then for the arcane ward.
Yes.
Each time it's summoned, do we say it has the max HP? What did we decide on that?
So I decided once you take a long rest, it starts at max.
Okay.
So you just get a lot of temporary hit points every day.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's no action, so I'm gonna do that on myself. Because that was an abjuration spell.
Perfect.
And that'll be
Question.
my turn.
Mm-hmm.
What's the shield guardian been doing through all of this?
Trying not to fall off the ship for the most part. Because it is extremely uncomfortable in the way it is standing. It is not built to be at a over 45 degree angle at this turn.
Michael Jackson.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because my internet shit itself. But I do know we got hit with the lightning. Could I have used my reaction to take some of that from Willow?
Sure.
Cool.
Please, because
So-
I am at 6 hit points right now.
Oh, fucking god. 9. So you
Thanks.
get 9 back.
Then your turn, Giltash.
Yeah, it's my turn.
The crew's turn. They are recovering from what just happened. Sarteen's going to try and climb up again. Natural 1.
Oh boy.
So Sarteen's kind of stuck there. 10's just
She would
going
need-
to reach over. He's going to do a perception check. That's better. He finds the rope that she has, and he's going to start pulling her up. As you see him go into a rage, and his body starts to get covered in electric energy.
Oh.
And still rolls like shit on his athletics check, but it's enough to start pulling her up. As you see, like, the veins across his body start to get electrified. Aubrey, Masterflower, Grenjar. Not doing much. Shield Guardian's just holding on for dear life. Aubrey's just going to do a full double dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And she gets over towards the top deck. Is just looking at you and trying to figure out what the hell is even going on right now. Yeah, but most of the crew is just getting themselves back up off their asses and back into cannoneer spotting. At the end of crew's turn, he's going to use a legendary action. Honestly, just to talk. So, let's continue this conversation, Enos.
Okay.
You asked about the curse. You notice I'm standing in front of you and your tiny brain isn't being affected now, isn't it, big ass?
I actually crossed my mind.
It doesn't follow me, so I hope you can enjoy the love of that.
So what you're saying is your wife killed your friend.
Potentially. So be it.
Is that it? You were his best friend.
No. He was my first friend. Make sure you come corrected before I make sure you go through this ship yourself.
No, you were his best friend. He considered you his best friend.
Then he was a fool, just like you. Kai, it is your turn.
Do I have any visual on any of this? I don't think I do. I think I have to
It's
run up
all the
another
next floor up.
Okay, then I guess I'll... Because the cannons don't have a shot on him anymore since he's inside of the...
Yeah, he is on the
Yeah,
ship now.
okay. So yeah, I guess I'll run up to the next floor.
He uses about 30 feet of
And-
movement to get to the floor. You can see Alexandria getting up off the ground with Mikael in hand. You see Alistair's door is wide open, and you see he is pissed. As he is also in the hallway. And at the very end of the hallway, you just see this man pulling Enos in his giant form down to his knees.
How bad is everyone looking in this space where I'm in?
At the moment, Enos looks like the only one that's taken damage.
Okay. Then I will... spell. Healer.
He's quite a distance away, so...
He would be... So I'm guessing he would be more than 60 feet.
Most definitely.
Okay, God. So no massacre wounds, bucko. Sorry.
I can survive another hit.
He's
Another
100...
round.
Enos is 110 feet away from you.
Okay, so that's... Yeah, all that healing shit is out the window, I think. Yeah. Yeah, actually, let me look healing word. Yeah, we're not healing. So, Gosh, I guess I will. I don't want to get picked on too, y'all. So I guess I will. Man, fuck it, we ball. I guess I don't even know what to. Control water's out the order. Wait, is he still near the? How close is he to the like hole in the?
Well, there's now
ship?
2 holes. The one that he sent 2 holes out the same way, but only one of them is to his right. There's 2 to his left, 1 to his right.
Would the right be the closest one?
Yes.
Okay. Since I still have control water up, your discretion if I could do it or not. Can I use control water to try to like bring the water out of the water and grab him and try to pull him off?
You can try make a wisdom check versus his athletics.
Okay. He's probably athletic, or I'm still gonna try it. We already said it. Okay.
He almost knocked the boat over.
Yeah. So.
He's also still holding on to me. So
Yeah.
he's
So
gonna
I'll pull
take
you
me down.
with. Okay. Man. No, I already said I'm gonna do it. I gotta
Yeah.
stick to what I said.
Maybe he just wants to actually talk.
That's what I'm trying to figure out too. But I rolled a 18 plus my wisdom. You said.
Yeah.
So 18 plus 4. So that would be a 22.
With his 31, it envelops
Yeah.
him, but he doesn't seem to be budging in the slightest. But you do see his head turn in your direction.
Cool.
So
It's
that-
my turn.
Okay, he's going to use 2 legendary actions.
How many does he have?
As he appears in front of you now, Kai.
Oh,
Cool. What is he gonna do?
You just watch as the water that like surrounded him just, and he just ends up in front of you. Just feel the rush of air go up to you. And you smell like him as well. I almost have to show pity to you. It is now his turn. What seems like the most fun thing to do here? He is going to cast Conjure Barrage at 5th level.
oh,
Oh,
I don't know
well.
what that.
What does that do?
It's a ranger spell. That's a bunch of.
It is a
arrows.
dex saving throw, so you and Alistair both have to make dexterity saving throws. As you see him appear, he points his hand out, and you see his fingernails just shoot out and turn into a giant barrage. It just coats this back end of the ship.
I'm guessing 19 fails. So
It
fail.
just fails. Oh, that's right, I gotta make his dexterity saving throw. 2 9s fail. Holy shit. Oh my god. 21 plus 13 is 34 points of piercing damage. It just coats the entire back end of this ship with very sharp needles. Then, what does he have his bonus actions? Really nothing, so... He's just staring at you, just... You can see anger in his eyes, but also sympathy. Enos, it is your turn.
Weird.
Well, now he's super far away, so I love that for me.
And you are a little bit too wide to make it past the masts down here.
What's the range on mine? Probably not long enough. Jesus, yeah.
Kai, give me a perception check.
Cool. 15 plus
Plus 8, so 23.
23.
As he sends his arms out, first off, the entire right sleeve has just been destroyed. You don't know why or when that happened. But as like the interior of his coat starts to appear, you see a book in his pocket.
Do I get any? What does the book say, or is it too far away?
It has no writing for that you can see.
It's just a okay.
Could I throw a windbreaker?
110 feet? No.
No, but if I move, because I got a movement of 40, I would get right here, or right here, right under the mast.
The
And
stairs are in
now
the way. You actually don't have sight line of him. Unless you're about to bend it like Beckham. I don't know if you're going to hit him.
Because my fucking Elven Flame Cycle is only 20. Well, 60 with disadvantage. I can't do anything.
I mean, it's a nat 20 plus whatever. I don't know if that saves or not. It's
Or
isn't it half the
concentration.
damage? Oh, it's a concentration check, so it's
For-
plus 3, so 23.
What are you
is
rolling
my-
for? What's happening? The concentration for control water?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
rolled a
keep
natural 20 plus 3.
it. You got it.
The first part didn't come through, Brian. But we got it now. It's all good.
Cool.
You know what? I'll throw my Elven Flame Cycle at disadvantage
Go for it.
and just be like, I thought we were having a conversation.
And you hear in your head,
Hispanic.
you notice his mouth is moving, but all of his voice is in your head. We were, but I picked up a new scent.
It's gonna be a 2.
What did you-
So that probably misses.
What did you roll? You rolled a 2?
I rolled a 2 plus 9, so that probably misses.
Yeah, you throw it and he just grabs it.
Great. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to with second wind,
Cool.
and that's my turn.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use legendary action to punch Kai. Just be like, is the large man telling the truth? How did Dylan die? As he goes for a big swing. Oh, wow. It's a 20 to hit.
16's my AC, so he's probably hitting all hits.
To be completely honest, he can't miss you.
Yeah, so what's the, what's the damage I'm getting?
You going to answer his question?
He died from a curse, and he tried to save us. He wrote a note, and it had your name, and he died.
So, it was his fault, not my wife's. Good to know. As you take... I had the math in my head and I immediately forgot it. 11, 17, plus a number... Take 26 points of bludgeoning damage as he just punches you in the chest. Up next is Willow, who is off the boat for the second time today.
You said there was netting off the side of the boat on this side, right?
Correct.
I guess I'll just try to climb up it.
You
To
know,
the first hole
Catherine,
that
you
I
bring
can
up
get
a great
inside.
point. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, as the ship was moving.
Well, am I no longer in the range of
No,
where
you
there would
are.
have been rope?
You are. But
Okay.
you just have to get over to it, which it's all of your movement to get to it, basically.
So it's back over, like, here?
It's up in this area. Still
okay,
towards
so
the
I'll
front.
do... So it'd be my whole movement to get over to it and
Yeah,
climb
and to,
up it?
and to
or...
grab
okay.
on.
Okay.
Well, you can dash to try and climb up.
I would just be at, like, the very bottom level of the boat where the netting is, right?
Yeah, you're just
Or
like,
would I be
you're
on
just
the
you're a
cannon
skipping
level?
stone right now.
Okay, I guess... Yeah, I'll dash
Give me an
to
athletics
go...
check.
I almost said it was a 61, but that is not true. That's gonna be a 24.
Yeah, easily enough. You're able to get up and move without any issue for your dash.
Would I be able to come up just to the second level where everyone else was, or
You have to get all the way back over here, which would be most of your movement. You're at like the very edge of it now.
Like with the rest of my dash to get up
the rest
and
of your
over?
dash
Okay.
to get there.
So I wouldn't necessarily be inside yet. I just
Correct.
have climbed over. Okay. Don't think there's anything I can do as far as bonus action goes. Actually, let me do... No, I won't do Branding Smite. Why? I have up to a minute to use it. I guess I'll do... No, I'll just end my turn.
Okay.
I won't use my last spell slot.
Giltesh up on the top deck.
I am going to rush over to where the hole is.
Yeah, looking down the hole, you can see all the way to Targrim's workshop 2 floors below for most of this. The bottom section, you can see the next floor down.
Can I like peek down to see if I see Kai and everybody else on the
You
second
would have
floor?
the mast and the stairs in the way, so you would not. The only person you'd be able to see is Enos.
Okay, well I see Enos down there, so I'm gonna hop down there.
Okay.
I don't know.
I
Yeah.
moved you. Oh well.
Thank you.
You ended up in the ocean somehow. There we are. You
So
have
it's
about
20
like
feet
10
to get
feet
to the.
left. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I see Enos. I'm just like, what's going on?
I was muted.
Sorry.
Oh, Giltish. Over there! And I point to Kai and him being absolutely brutally.
Okay. So for okay. Let's see. Fuck. All right. I'm gonna use my remaining 10 feet to go here, and then I'm gonna dash for 30 more feet. Right there.
Perfect.
And I assume I see Kai at the moment.
The stairs are twice the size. I only have the stairs that go down, so you still theoretically would not have a sight line.
Fuck. Okay.
Because the stairs
That's
are
fine.
2 by 2.
I'm rushing my way over there.
Okay. The crew's turn. Fuck. Alexandria is going to tell Mikael to go in with Poulage. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 and run up to Kai.
Yo.
And she's going to reach out and do a 3rd level Cure Wounds on you. 14 points of healing to you.
Cool. I don't know if that was caught or not.
It was not, but I think everything is good. Alistair gets behind you. Alright, so who's about to die? You are the ugliest person I've seen today. Okay, that's kind of mean. Are you keeping the control water to follow the ship?
Oh, I gotta do another roll for control water anyway. Since how much damage was it last time?
He hit you for 27, I believe. So DC 13.
But I rolled 15 plus 3, so it's still up.
Yeah, at this point, like the back end of the ship is still at this awkward angle, but you have finished through the slope. Sake of brevity, I don't feel like working through all these people. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, he just doesn't seem to care about what's happening right now. Kai, it is your turn.
Okay. I really don't know what I'm gonna do in this situation. I'm caught. If I move, I get an attack of opportunity, correct?
I guess theoretically you and Alistair are here because the stairs are there. Well, you have no movement. He grappled you with his fist.
Okay.
As he punched you, he punched and just started to grab straight into your armor as he's also holding the Elven Flame Cycle in hand behind him.
God. I guess I'll heal then. I'll do Mass Cure Wounds. Wait, do I have to touch?
No, Mass Cure Wounds is very large radius.
Then I'll just Mass Cure Wounds this room.
I believe it's a 20 or 30 foot radius.
It's
it has a range and then a radius.
Yeah, I think it's. Hold up, I'm reading it. 30-foot radius. So 60.
You can get Giltesh, and that's the only other person that's really taken damage to get you as well.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna get me and Giltesh then.
Okay.
So it's
3d8 plus 4.
We can't hear you, Brian.
just looking for a D8. That's an 8, that's a 7, and what, are you a 6? I think you're a 6. It's a new dice set that I have. No, this is a D10, that's a 0, so let me roll that last D8. A 7. So, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, I mean 23, plus 4, 27.
14 plus 8 is 22.
And then 22 plus 4, so 26,
26.
my bad.
Perfect.
Ugh. Okay.
On his turn, he's just gonna look over at you, Kai. Well, it was nice formally meeting you. I'd never seen your faces before. But if you were the last things that Dylan saw, at least you're formidable. So that's cool. I have other places to be. I was just going on a stroll today. But I will leave you with this, as he vanishes. As he teleports away, what do you all want to do?
Go on to find my baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop out of my giant form and out of my rage and just throw myself on the ground.
Okay. Willow, give me a perception check.
That's gonna be a 23.
Okay. Actually, it's at a disadvantage because you're looking for. You're not looking for what I'm looking at right now.
Could we say I would have already moved into the ship at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. At disadvantage, that's an 11.
Okay. You don't see it. Alexandria walks over to you. So, your child. I barely got him out of. Well, I didn't. So our team tossed him to me as the spear went straight to the front of the ship. So, After seeing I couldn't do anything to him, I ran with your child, and he's in the room right here.
Can I just hug Alexandria in relief? Thank you so much.
I'm not the hero of this story.
But you still protected him.
It was kind of like a handball situation, if anything.
Well, I'm glad you're good at catching.
Yes.
And then can I run to the room?
Yeah, you walk in, and Poulage is just like staring at this child who's just staring back at her. She's just so confused.
Is he also really confused?
Yeah, well, he's a child. He's just staring.
I guess I'll speak to him in Sylvan, just like saying, Mikiel, it's okay, I'm here.
He just turns around and like hugs your leg.
Pick him up and kind of rewrap him so I can carry him kind of hands-free.
Who was that guy?
I'm gonna.
As Alexandra's like looking at all of you.
I don't know.
Got Enos and Kai.
I'm kind of like.
We're talking about from the beginning. That's the family that we were talking about. They're god levels. They have magic that no one has ever seen, and it's depressing to go against. They've killed and wiped out many people, and all of the world, honestly, at this point. It's just, it feels annoying. I fucking hate it.
So the chances of them just randomly being on the ocean should have been a lot lower, I guess.
Yeah, what was he doing here?
Going for a stroll, he said. He also had a book on him, so I don't know what that means, but it was after he slashed me. I noticed it, but I didn't get an idea to see what the book had on it. It just looked like a book. Maybe he was casting through it. Maybe, I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't know about our plans, given we'd been around the town, infested by another family member, so maybe they have a way of knowing what we're trying to do.
Maybe he just thought we were running away.
He seemed like he was looking for something, though.
Kai,
He
what's
was
your
looking in
passive?
the water.
Sorry, what's your passive again?
Kai's passive is like 20 something, I think.
Okay.
23 to be exact.
Okay, continue, please, Catherine. I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, you're good. I was just saying he looked like he was looking for something in the water when he was walking.
Kai, you hear from the top deck, fuck. Oh, this is bad. As Aubrey comes running down the stairs. You might want to look outside.
Oh, dear.
I had an idea that this is what it was gonna be. He was not looking for a gem, he was looking at a creature. Let's fucking go.
I'll look out the hole. I'm not even going up. I'm looking out the hole.
My headcanon.
Give me a perception check, Enos. I gotta make you smaller.
Yeah, I tried doing it. I couldn't do it myself.
Yeah, only GM has access to that.
Yeah. Oh, not bad. What's my plus to this? A 4. So 17.
Looking out, you don't really see something immediately. Then you look behind where the ship is, and you can see the ocean is starting to sink down as a colossal wave is coming at you guys right now.
Oh, for the love of
You
God.
said you know how to cast breathe in water, right? Or water breathing.
I already cast it on a bunch of people already.
Who else needs to have it cast on them?
I was gonna say, I don't know.
The
Monty,
rest
is
of
there
the
enough-
crew.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there enough time for me to use control water to part it so it goes past us?
Looking at my timer, you have about 4 minutes and 40 seconds to figure out what you're doing before it hits.
I'm running over and I'm casting control water to the end of wherever it's coming from to split it, and so it goes around and not hit us exactly.
Okay, at this point, it's still a few hundred feet away, and you can start to feel the ship going down into the sinkhole where this wave is forming from.
I get up next to Kai.
There's how many people on the crew?
You have about a
Total?
30-person crew.
Because there's.
Question. My bad.
Sorry, go
Continue,
ahead.
Captain. No,
I was
you
just
go
trying to
first.
say Kai had 10 people that he was covering with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then wasn't someone else also helping him cast it?
I don't think so.
No.
No,
Okay.
it was the purified food and drink from the guard that was protecting the family. That was casting stuff
Gotcha.
with Elanora.
Bivro, I think.
Yeah.
Someone needs to. Would Bivrel potentially be able to do water breathing? I guess I wouldn't know who she was because I have not seen her yet. But
You see the medic bay get kicked open. What the hells is going on right now? I just had my head thrown against a wall. I had to bring Mother back to life. What is going on right now?
Big bad evil family attacked us, family member. But right now, there's a giant wave coming. Kai is going up deck to try to split the wave, but he could probably use some help.
You all are the most troubling people I've ever had to work with.
It's not us, just to clarify.
It seems to follow you, though.
He found us.
Would Flame Strike like do something to the wave if I try to evaporate it? I don't know.
Looking at the wave, it's about a 300-foot wave.
Okay.
Oh,
It is gigantic. The good news
Question.
is your control water will last long enough for when it's about to hit.
Cool. I want to
if
get out of the way.
if for some reason the control water doesn't work, would I be able to shatter the wave?
Potentially.
Okay, so I'll just be prepared to cast shatter if for some reason Kai's control water does not prevent the wave from striking us.
Second question, because I just want to think about cool stuff now. If I use flame wall behind us from where the tidal wave is going, would that also do something to it, to the water?
Flame wall is also concentration.
Yeah, I'm doing one or the other. I'm just thinking about solutions to this problem.
It probably wouldn't do much. If you had wall of force, that might do something.
Then I'll use control. Then I'll stay with the control water. I feel like that's my best bet.
So whoever's going to do stuff to try and stop this tidal wave, go to the top deck near where Wakia is at. Because Bivrel is going to throw stuff at this.
yeah, I would too.
Accidentally just grabbed Willow. I'm moving Willow. Stop touching.
Okay,
There you are.
thank you.
I'm
You
gonna
see
go-
Grenjar pick up one of the rowboats.
Oh, Grenjar. Oh, okay. I'm gonna prepare a 5th level fireball to kind of chuck at the wave to hopefully like weaken part
Okay.
of it whenever everyone else is, and when everyone's doing their thing. I'm gonna like chuck that out there to hopefully make the wave disrupted or make it smaller just by a smidge or something
Okay.
to evaporate some of it.
Perfect. With a minute remaining before it hits, I have to find Bivrel in my list now of 400 people.
I'm moving
Sabo,
myself up there,
Bivrel,
just so you
what
know.
spells does she have? 'Cause I think she has. Ooh. Ooh, she doesn't have what I thought she had, now does she?
The shield guardian can blast a beam through it.
That's not what it can do. I know someone else in this boat has control water.
I don't. I have water breathing.
I'm
and
like,
that's
one
it.
of my 400 NPCs has control water, I'm pretty sure. It might be Sabo who can't go outside right now. Actually, theoretically she could. Because it is cloudy and the wave is starting to eclipse the sun. So this is a skill challenge. Whoever is helping, depending on how you help, you're going to roll a d20 plus that's a stat for whatever category you're helping in. So like strength, dex, con. I don't know how you're going to con your way out of this. The threshold is 30.
Like together? 30?
Together, you guys have to hit a 30 to successfully part enough of this wave to not completely destroy the boat.
Hey, DM.
Okay.
Yes.
I know my enchantment on Windbreaker is small, right?
Hmm.
But it's like a little gem, kind of like an elemental gem stuck in the thing, or is the enchantment
Yes.
on
In the middle
Windbreaker
of the
stuff?
two blades, there is a small green gem.
Cool, cool. What would happen theoretically if I smashed it?
Give me an Arcana check.
I'm not gonna know.
So
Yeah,
okay,
20
let's
or
go.
19.
Your mentor, let me say it correctly, had told you what would happen if you were to ever do that.
Mhm.
And it would basically make a 15-foot radius sphere of blasting wind energy when it's shattered.
I lose 2 weapons in one go? Why not? Sure. And when it's close enough, as soon as it's close enough, I'm at the edge of the ship. I want to myself grow in size, and then I'm going to smash it as soon as it's close enough. If it seems like there's not enough yet,
You could
I want
toss
to
it into
create
the
that
5 spells that are happening
wind
as
tunnel.
well.
Fuck. Okay.
Maybe. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh god.
I'll make
What
it
would
bigger.
you want me to
because
roll?
It would grow with me. With Giant Smite, the weapon would also grow with me. So
Okay.
just to make sure that they can hit it.
Like, you can take it out of the weapon. It's not like it's stuck in there.
Okay, cool. I thought it was. My bad. So yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Would you want me to roll for, like, as a plus whatever for shatter?
That would be your charisma modifier.
Hell yeah.
And mine would be intelligence.
Correct. And I'm realizing Byvrel
Okay.
has literally nothing to help here.
That's gonna be a 9 towards the pot.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we were trying to describe how we do it, and that determines what we're rolling, or is it
It's
just...
a little bit of column A, little bit of column B. Like for Grenjar, who's throwing a rowboat at it, you would add strength.
Okay.
But when you're casting spells, it's mainly going to be your spellcasting modifier.
Okay, never mind then. Then yeah, I'm gonna just try to... Kai's very upset and really wants to blow up something to feel better. So instead, he's gonna try to channel that anger. With being around a bunch of barbarians, try to like concentrate and focus on a single point, and then to hit that breaking point, and then explode with control water to like cut it. I
Okay.
guess.
So Shatter is a 2nd level spell. Since you are upcasting it to 5th level, theoretically, Catherine, you get a +3, so you got 12 to the pot.
Hell yeah.
Oh, we're good then. We're good.
Okay, so I rolled 13 plus 4, so 17.
Okay. So we're at 29. Giltesh, what are you doing to assist?
So I'm gonna have my praying mantis get behind me, kind of like in the feathers and the hood behind me to kind of protect her. And then the illusion over my eyes drops, and I'm sitting there while everyone's like getting ready. I'm just like quickly like moving the cube. And you see like the glyphs for fireball like appear and kind of light up, and I can continue solving it to do it at an upcast. It's a 5th level. I rolled a 17 plus 4 is 21.
Okay.
And then since I'm upcasting it, is there
It's an additional
would that make it
2.
23?
So yes,
Yeah, so
23 for you.
Just
So-
like send the fireball into the wave.
Yeah.
Kind of like as a way to kind of like protect us almost in a sense, as it's like getting ready to crash.
Yeah,
Like I'm
the
kind of
only-
aiming like straight out, that way it would like split where we are while everybody else gets the rest of it.
The only damaging spell that Byvrel has is Blight. So as all these other spells are going out, she just rakes across to try and... Where Kai is splitting it, she's trying to just rip both sides of that with Blight as well. She's casting it at 6th level. So let's see. 13 plus 6 is 19 plus an additional 2 for upcasting it. She also got a 21 for assisting. I was going to make it a lot higher. I was like, but if they all roll shit.
Yeah, I think we hit that 30.
And now Enos.
Yeah.
You just tossing it in?
I'm gonna rage first, because this is... I don't know if the gem itself is part of the weapon. I know the weapon, like, I obviously I'm gonna take it out, right? I know the weapon was created by, like, my ancestors. It's been in my family for a long time. I'm not entirely sure if this came later or not. So it's kind of like... Okay. Yeah. It's still, like, kind of like me saying, like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm ruining this, but I'm going to rage. All of them are going to show up, and then I'm just going to toss it as far and as close as I can to where I see the spells trying to converge.
Yeah. So, as it gets within about 30 feet, you can see Wakia's praying to something, to anything. Right now, she's holding on for dear life to this ship. First, Kai just starts ripping it apart as the gem explodes with the fireball to make a wider opening. Byvrel grabs it. The shatter hits up higher to make the rip even taller, so the masts are also saved from this. As it gets torn in half as the wave starts to crash down, and you guys go straight through it as it crashes right in front of the ship, making an impossibly loud sound as a giant meteor basically just slams this ocean in front of you. The ship is intact, with still a lot of damage done.
I'm gonna just kind of collapse to my hands and knees, because that took literally everything out of me.
So do you all need to go to the medical bay, or do I just heal you now and get back to healing Mother?
I can go down to the healing bay. I can wait.
I'm actually quite well, if you want to focus on other people.
You can get me later. I just need a second.
I'll be fine. I'm gonna go help Targrim repair the ship.
So am I.
Perfect.
Could someone help me down to the quarters so I can take a short rest?
Yes.
You can
Yeah,
just follow me.
I will
It's
help.
where I'm heading anyway. Oh, you maniacs. Oh, and then you also lost a rowboat because Grenjar chucked that bitch.
Yeah, I
Wonder
figured.
What did the boat do anything?
We didn't tell him
It
to
went
not...
straight through.
Of course.
If anything,
Nobody
it's
told him not
like
to.
70 feet behind you guys right now.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Well, you guys have
It
like
ended up-
7
he just-
more.
Yeah, we don't.
He threw it when it was already open, so it just kind of went.
Yeah, you guys turn around. He just has the
After the
mast
wave.
all in. He has the sails just like blocking his face. He just chucked it.
Yeah, the wave is already passed, and then he just chucks it. Like, okay.
If I cast plant growth on the deck to get wood to try to fix whatever remnants of this ship, would that also damage the ship since I'm creating a tree on the deck?
You could
How would
use
that
that to make a temporary deck, depending on how long you cast plant growth, because there are the 2 stipulations for it. You can cast the 8-hour one or the immediate one, where
Yes.
you could create a temporary floor made out of rough wood and vines.
Sure, I'll do that as a temporary solution to whatever people are cooking up. So I guess that's
And-
is that the 8-hour one? I'm
That
guessing?
would be the 8-hour one.
Fuck it, we ball. Sure, the 8-hour one.
While that's happening, since Byvrel helped Willow down, would mending help make it more like permanent, or like would that assist in the plant growth being fused to the deck at all, or is it like the plant growth coming out of the wood? What's the?
It's kind of like it's coming out of the wood that already existed. That's why it's kind of rougher and a more temporary bind to it. But you can do an Arcana check to see if you can meld it into a stable being
12.
with your Arcana.
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
It gets very tiring to do so. Every 5 feet takes about 30 minutes of just constant focus.
I'll do as
If you're
much
tired,
as I
it's-
can.
If you're tired, it's okay. I'll just be out here by myself and fine.
I don't think anyone should be by themselves right now.
No, but I want to. Gotesh, please leave me alone.
Okay. I'll go to my room.
Well, the funny thing about that,
Don't say it.
most of your room got hit, I think. Nope, your room's fine. I'm a liar.
Yeah.
I'm a dirty
okay.
liar.
I'm gonna, with everything that just happened and probably what I just said, I'm gonna lay down in bed or in my hammock,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to attempt to cry, but I don't have eyes, nor would I assume my tear ducts would work. So it's kind of just,
It's kind of like getting
Cry,
a congestion
sobbing.
headache.
yeah. It's a weird spectacle of
Just
the
dry
face
heaving.
of cry. Yeah, the face of crying, but no tears.
Like when you're so overwhelmed you can't actually cry, but your body yeah.
Needs a release.
Yeah.
Somehow. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Are we all
That's-
just
that's
mentally ill here, or it's just me? Anyway.
You're good.
But yeah, that's what Giltesh will be doing for the rest of the evening.
Yeah, Targrim is assisting in like nailing the vines together to make sure it can actually stay a little bit better with Enos's help. It's moving along, but it's definitely going to be a several day process to make sure the floor isn't soft.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. If you guys have nothing else you want to do for the day, you guys can take a long rest.
Hell yes, please.
Okay. Yeah, long rest. Yeah.
Yes, a thing that I'd like to do.
I'd like to do.
Yeah. Oh, I think I just took like 7 long rests because I didn't know how the button worked. My bad.
Yeah, when it starts getting closer to night, Alistair reappears from his room. Just like, I was not prepared for an invasion in the middle of the day, but I'm still here to do my job. What needs to be done? We have a skeleton crew. We could do stuff. We can do things to help the ship.
Yeah, this is the overnight crew, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, I don't know. Is he talking to all of us? What? Who
He's
is
just
he
like talking to whoever wants to reply.
Okay. I'm still in my room, so I'm not there.
Okay.
I'll just tell him the holes that were made during the battle. If you can, whoever has any knowledge on how to fix this boat.
We know how to swing hammers. We can do some things. The issue is the reinforcement wood. Are we allowed to use the crates? What is within bounds of using?
I think we can use the crates. I mean, it's for the benefit of everyone.
We did bring back quite an extra
Yeah.
crates, by the way.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and use the crates. Targum and I got a pattern going. If you guys could just follow it.
I've never followed anything that you've ever done in my life.
No. Good night, Alistair.
A little bit more warning next time. I want to actually hit something, Enos.
I would have liked more warning too. Believe me.
And the night crew starts doing their thing. And we had rolled for the next day. But Ian, I need you to roll a d6 for me.
No
Oh,
way.
God.
One of the children
5.
show up.
5 Goediss show up. Yeah, the rest of the family is taking a.
You should roll a d6 for me.
Oh no!
Another one.
Another one.
This is the Kraken.
No.
3.
DJ Khaled, another one.
Another one.
I have to open another document.
Oh dear God.
I have 0 hope.
Everyone,
Yeah,
let's just try. Let's just positive mental attitude.
What angle are we going at right now? By the way, Did we
You
fix our
guys have like
trajectory?
readjusted back to heading the direction you wanted to.
Cool. That's what I was hoping for.
I guess I will roll to see what happens. Oh, okay. The next day.
Sometimes I feel like. Never mind. Continue.
No, I love hearing everyone else talk.
I'm gonna say sometimes I feel like Monty just makes this roll to assert his dominance.
Ooh, the silence is deafening. And I know you're choking on a drink, but I mean, it'd be the same no matter what.
It's because I was gonna make a really bad joke, and I decided not to say it.
I
Okay.
feel like you absolutely should, Monty.
No, it's fine.
Send it in the
Ooh,
group
man, I
chat.
almost just died. It's a very clear day out. Not really any clouds. The wind isn't pushing too hard. But the ship is moving at a nice pace. You guys have gotten breakfast. We can just roll through midday if you'd like. Unless you guys want to stop me, I'll just continue to talk.
I just kind of have a thinking cap on today at breakfast, but I'm keeping to myself.
Yeah. It is just eerily quiet throughout the entire ship. Everyone's quite shocked after all of the events of yesterday. Except Bivro. She just doesn't care.
That's fair.
I'm gonna look for Kai during the day. Some like in between fixing the ship.
Mm-hmm.
You would find Kai somewhere towards the back of the ship, practicing almost relentlessly, going through different spear forms, casting out cantrips, just very on edge and angry about what happened yesterday.
I'll walk up slowly. Hey, Kai,
What?
how are you feeling?
What do what do you want me to say? That I'm happy that we're alive? That I'm happy that we survived? We got wiped. I'm peaches and daisies. Like, what do you want me to say?
Well, yeah, I overheard what you said to Alexandria.
Yes? Like, I don't even... What do you want from me?
You know that's not true.
What's not true?
Yes, they're powerful, but it doesn't mean that we're powerless against them. He caught us off guard, but he bleeds. Oh, you're cutting off.
He didn't bleed in that fight.
I cut him.
To
What'd you
bleed,
say?
you have to bring him to half health.
True.
Ugh, I don't remember any bleeding.
Well, he gets hurt.
He's hittable.
Got hurt. Hittable. Which means something. We weren't powerless. He just caught us off guard. He separated us.
Ripped up half the ship, put multiple holes, punctured. Your mother died? There were casualties. People got really hurt, and it was effortless. It was effortless. So I want to work day after day after day after day until that can't happen.
And we'll
I
get
just have so much energy that I don't know what to do with it, and I'm just angry, and I hate feeling this way, but I don't know what to do with it. So, ugh.
Where is this conversation taking place at?
Probably at the top.
Of the
Well, it
ship?
said
Right.
back of the ship.
Yeah, the top back, where I guess Wakey is probably hearing it, because that's kind of where
Yeah.
I don't care. Kai does not care right now.
I understand your frustration, but I'm saying you don't have to feel powerless. We'll get there. We'll find a way. On the bright side, we learned something.
Okay, I guess I don't. I mean, I appreciate your sentiment right now, but I don't know. I just don't feel useful right now at
You're very
all.
useful.
I don't need you to pat my back. This is just how I'm feeling, and I'm telling you how I'm feeling. I don't need a response. I need you to listen and just let me deal with this. Okay? Got it?
Okay.
Good.
Do you want more training on that spear?
I need something to hit. Yes.
Cool.
And I wild shape into a brown bear, and I need to maul something.
I guess we'll just spar for a bit as he's a brown bear. Yeah, I'll spar with him.
Cool. Wikia goes, can you not do that right behind me just in case you bump me or the... Oh, I don't remember what this is called, the steering wheel? The fuck's it called?
Between hits, you just hear, and then I kind of just stop tussling with him, and I just brown bear all the way down to a place that's more open to continue the rest of this.
Oh, you're on fire, though, so Grenjar wouldn't be that stupid. No, he doesn't think you're food.
Damn, that would have been funny.
It would have been.
Cool.
Yeah. Anything else from anybody?
I want to find, not Grimjar, what was the one that had Blood Bomb?
Alistair had Blood Bomb.
Alistair. Oh, Alistair's asleep during this time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, Kai's gonna just wait until it's nighttime, because he needs to talk about anger and figure out how to channel it.
Okay. Willow or Giltesh, anything?
I kind of want to find Alexandria or Giltesh.
Alexandria would be in the crow's nest.
Okay, where would Giltesh be? Kind of just hanging out.
Well,
Thinking.
are
You said
we?
he was having a thinking cap day, so.
Yeah. So what? The conversation that just happened with Enos and Kai. Where did that take place?
Right next to Wakia at the top of the
On
ship.
the top deck.
Okay, and this is like after break. This is like midday, right?
Yeah. Time's a little bit funny right now.
I guess I'd probably be counting their resources because that's my job. Checking over the barrels that were used, if any.
Yeah, you're missing
So what
4
level
crates.
is that?
That'd be the storage level, which is the very bottom.
Okay.
Well, there's a lot of different storage locations, but the main one is the bottom. 4 crates have been dismantled and put into reinforcing the floor.
I guess since I wouldn't really know what other levels there are to the ship, I could climb up to the crow's nest with Alexandria and just sit and look out at the view.
Oh, at least you don't have a fear of heights. That's a good aspect to have when out here, I guess.
When you live in a forest, you get quite used to climbing trees.
Ain't that the truth, sister? You still have that
And I'm not
spyglass?
used. I'll pull it out of my pocket, I guess, if I have one, or whatever. I'll just hand it to her.
No, you guys got a second one. She has hers. You have the other one.
Oh. So I see that she already has one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still have it. Why?
I don't know if you just wanted to help me do my job for a little bit. looking at it blue for as long as I have, get a little bit stir crazy, so it's always nice having a secondary eye.
Anything in particular we're looking for, or just anything other than blue?
Hopefully things that aren't blue. Ships, islands, anything under the water potentially.
Can do that. I guess I'll start kind of looking through the spyglass, but while I'm doing so, I'll just ask her. Enos and the others mentioned this other girl that had been with them. When do you know of her? And where is she now?
Well, she was very attached to this group. A little bit too attached to Enos, I would say personally, but I have some reasons to say that. But good-hearted when I saw them together. I never was a part of their secret discussions, so I didn't press any farther than that. As to where she's gone, my best guess would be in the water. She jumped ship for all I know. We were getting attacked by creatures and she just wasn't there.
Strange. I mean, I fell through a hole, so who knows what could have happened to her.
Maybe you all trade
But-
places. Maybe she's in wherever you're from.
I wish her all the best luck in the Feywild.
That word has come up a lot in the last few weeks, and I still don't really know what that means, so...
It's quite similar to your world, but much more colorful and magical.
That feels
It's-
blinding to think about.
Not necessarily. Our sky is never quite this bright, and this feels blinding. We kind of have a eternal twilight with millions of stars to look on.
Well, it sounds a lot more peaceful than having your ship exploded in the middle of who knows where.
Possibly, but there are still great evils in the Feywild.
It seems like there's no place that is ever going to be safe. Being able to just fall in from one place and end up in another. It's a good thing you're one of the good ones, I hope.
Try to. Clinging to goodness is the only thing I have these days.
Yeah. Well, the child is definitely something to keep you good.
He's the only thing. But he's the only thing to keep me good.
Yes, just keep him away from Alistair. The really tall one, that's not the one that's right there.
Why?
He's not the best person on this group. He's still getting used to not being in charge.
Who is in charge currently of your group?
Enos? Wakia? Aubrey? One of them? The king and queen also could potentially... Who is in charge here?
Wait, the king and queen? Would I have been introduced to them, or at least told that there was like the king and queen of the continent like on the boat?
If none of those three ever said it, you would have had no idea.
So I'm dumbfounded. King and queen? What?
So the man that we had fought yesterday, a lot of that family seems to be going around the world and taking over important locations. I think it's his wife is in the capital of Carleone, where there used to be a king and queen before this woman took it over with incredible magic. is what I've been told. 'Cause I wasn't really there.
And so the king and queen were displaced?
They were thought to be dead, but with Bivrel around, and the queen is also a very strong practitioner of magics, they were able to keep everyone alive. Some in worse condition than others, but seemingly alive, and the safest place for them would not be in a large city at the moment because recovery is still happening.
Why have I not seen them? Do they just keep to themselves?
That typically you'll see them in the dusk hours. They'll tend to come out then, but after the events of yesterday, I don't think they did. They, kind of similar to you, aren't big fans of this bright sun that we have around.
That's fair. Although it does feel quite nice. It's very warm.
Yes, when wearing this much armor on the equator of the world, a little bit too warm sometimes. But I think we should take a peek around and see what we see. So give me perception
guess I'll
check at
help just-
advantage.
Hell yeah.
So
Oop, they got caught in my sweatshirt.
let's hope you did a lot better than she did.
An advantage. That's gonna be a 21.
Okay. How long do Kai and Enos spar with each other?
Probably until Kai's not angry anymore, so it's gonna be a long time.
Okay.
And
Your
honestly,
wild
probably
shape lasts
after
for 4 hours, I believe.
it's half of the level, so it's what level?
No,
are
fuck,
we at
you guys are
now?
level
We're-
10, so yeah, it lasts for 5
Yeah.
hours. Enos would theoretically be dead after 5 hours of getting mauled to death.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fighting back, kinda.
No,
But-
yeah, it's definitely Kai's a lot of pent up rage.
Yeah, I did want to take a break at some point, maybe like 20, 30 minutes in. Just like a quick break.
Yeah, Kai will change a different wild shape as you
Mhm.
take this break to re-up.
Before we continue, Kai, there's something I've been meaning to do that I've kind of been putting off.
Yes, what is it?
I was gonna go through Elanora's stuff, see if there's a clue about what happened.
Do you want me to... What do you want me to do?
I mean, you can come along if you want, but I don't think I mean, just look through her stuff. Really, I don't necessarily need help, but if you wanna come along.
Just in case there's things that you don't know what there are. So, sure, I'll go with. 2 heads are better than 1, I guess. But
Okay.
after that, I have this new spider that I want to work on with you, and I feel like it would really make me feel better. Anyway, come on,
Great.
let's go.
It's a good thing I'm not afraid of spiders. But yeah, we'll go into Eleanor's room since nobody's using it now.
Yeah, as you guys are walking towards the stairs to go down, Kai, do you have the observant feat?
Yes, I can read lips.
You see Aubrey Masterflower talking to no one right now.
What is she saying?
From what you can tell, she's saying, "Okay, I'll let them know for you. The thing about Elanora is I don't really know where she's gone. And I don't think they have any ill will towards you. Keep that watchful eye, because I don't know how many words I have left."
Oh my god, is she talking to Bennett?
Crazy.
100%.
as
100%.
as we're walking, I'm kind of gonna just I'll press her about it. General Masterflower, what was that about?
Oh, that was Raskus.
Oh.
He was just saying how he kind of missed you all and wanted you to know that he's thinking about you. And he asked about Elanora, which is kind of a sore spot for everyone at the moment, isn't it? Since she only disappeared a couple days ago.
Right.
But he's still a little bit worried about messaging you all personally.
I don't have an issue with it.
That's what I tried to tell him, but we'll see what he replies.
As long as he's staying safe, if he wishes to reach out, he can always reach out to us.
Anyway, we're gonna pillage Eleanor's stuff now.
Oh, can I join?
Yeah, sure.
Oh. As you all head into Eleanor's room, I believe you see, because you guys would have taken the bag of holding already, correct?
Yeah. I don't think so.
Okay.
Did we?
We'll just say no, because it's cooler.
No, I think you just asked where it would have been.
Yeah. You guys knew it was in there, but haven't
actually
emboldened yourself to actually go and check.
Yeah. So here we go.
Yeah, you open the door. Catherine, if you want to explain what your room looks like, if it has anything special about it.
Just bed neatly made. Which of all the times spending time in the inn with her, you know that she always makes her bed before she gets up in the mornings.
Well, there's no beds or like hammocks, but yeah.
The little cots, yeah, but essentially makes it as neat as she can. Might have like a little piece of cloth on the floor for when she prayed. But then there's like a couple bags like pushed against the wall underneath her hammock.
Yeah,
I guess there would
one
be the
being
bag
the
of
bag
holding.
of holding, the other one being like her personal bag that she had as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then other than that, I don't know if there would be anything. Maybe a book out that I had been reading.
That was absolutely just thrown. Actually, this room is trashed because the entire ship almost flipped the day before.
That's true.
So that's what it would normally look like. Except now all the stuff is thrown everywhere.
Makes sense.
I mean, I think they had probably seen it when they had looked for her.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's probably disheveled.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I thought Wakia's room was bad.
I don't want it. Interesting.
She still spasms in her sleep, so a lot of stuff gets kicked around.
Right. I guess.
Was there anything you were looking for in particularly?
Oh, well, this is the bag of holding, right? Do we remember what's in it? We put a lot of stuff in it.
A lot. There's like a jar of alchemy in there.
There's a giant bell.
Yeah, a giant bell.
Oh, that's the like for the Titan.
A lot of random shit that we've collected over our adventure.
Would I know if I turn it over, everything will just fall out?
It's not turn over, you turn it inside out.
Okay.
But
I don't know how it works, but I do turn it over, and that's...
You turn it over, the flap just goes... It's just dangling there.
How does this...
Wow, you are such an adorable buffoon.
Anyway, I give it to
Kai. I
Kai.
wanted to go with you. Yeah, I'll take this.
And then I'll look through her bag, I guess, see if there's anything I can find, any clues as to where she might be.
Can we 10 for 20? Whoa, Enos, we know where we don't know exactly, but we know that she's not on this plane. When I skied for her, that's all that it told me. Unless, because I did talk to Byvrel about it, sometimes there's magic that makes people not want to be seen. So, I'm gonna lean more towards the first answer, because it's more hopeful, even though I'm not feeling hopeful. But there is that second answer.
But who would have access to anything like that on this ship?
I do not know. But that's I mean, I could try to scrap her again, but we still might not get anything.
Yes, but I think, didn't you, or Giltesh mentioned that you needed something from that plane? What if they dropped whatever from whatever plane? Maybe we could figure out what plane she's in.
Can I roll for, I don't know, is there an Arcana check to see if there's a thingy, a tuning fork, or whatever?
If there's a tuning fork around?
Or, I don't know, it's either like, for plane shift, right, it's either a tuning fork or some sort of thing from...
It has to be some
like,
kind of metal
anchor.
from the plane.
Oh, okay. So some sort of metal. So I guess, can I look for that?
Which you would take it with you when you go.
Oh, then yeah, we wouldn't know.
I don't know how it works. I'm still looking.
You're right.
I'm looking through stuff unless someone tells me not to.
Yeah, you can look, but there will be no evidence for where she is because they would take the metal with her. So.
And I thought some of the boyfriends I've had were really clingy. This is a new level.
I'm trying to bring her back. And I'm not her boyfriend.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's like walks away.
I was gonna say, I bet Alexandria would say something different, but you know.
That's where I heard it from.
Yeah, anyway, so I don't think we're finding anything here.
Yeah, what does he find through the bag, Catherine?
Send a text.
Oh, yeah, you could just send a text.
No, to you, Monty. I sent a text.
Oh!
Sorry, continue.
Look, there would be probably just a random notebook or a couple books. I don't know, just random paraphernalia, but there is a letter in there addressed to Enos.
It says Enos in small letters.
I'll take the letter.
I cast Produce Flame on the letter. I'm kidding, but that'd be so funny if I did that. That'd be so funny, but I'm not gonna do that.
Just out of curiosity as well, can I find the blueprints that she copied for the gun?
They would be in my bag.
Yeah, they are there.
Awesome. I'll take those two.
I was trying to remember what else I would have in there from previous sessions, but yes, that's one of them. Probably some random gemstones or things that we've collected.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the inert gemstone from like episode 2.
Would I see Enos pulling out a blueprint of some sort?
Yeah. You see a very familiar blue piece of paper.
Yeah, the moment I see you pull out a blueprint, almost like instinctually, it's just like, no, give me that. I want to see it. I love blueprints. No, give me it. Give me a second.
Okay.
And
While he studies that, I'm gonna read the note.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
Oh God.
My message is too long. I need to get Discord Nitro. That's fucking great.
God damn.
I can also
yeah.
I can text it to him if I need to.
Yeah, just text it to him if that's an easier way to do it.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. So, anything else going on today?
Would this blueprint design look familiar?
A little bit.
Was Kai with us when that happened?
No, I don't have. I love blueprints. That's the whole guy's thing.
Yeah, he just took it because he wanted to see what it was.
Because Winter was with us at that time, right?
Yeah.
You work with engines, and looking at these blueprints, it seems somewhat similar in the firing aspect, but looking at it, it doesn't have the extent of an engine where it would last for a very long time. It's kind of hard to gauge the proportions of the size of this. It just looks like a really shitty, small engine.
I kind of just look at it and give it to Enos. this isn't an engine, and I just give it. And as I'm giving it back to you, I know a little bit about building things. So if you need help, maybe I can help work with. We just met him not too long ago. I don't remember his name, but the nice man. I think he's a cleric. He's a gnome.
Targrim?
Yes, Targrim.
He's a
Maybe
dwarf paladin.
Dwarf paladin. I knew it was something religious though. Maybe I can work with him and maybe get something done and help you with this. But yeah, here you go.
We more
Have
or
fun
less
with your shitty engine.
Yeah, we more or less saw how these things work. Not that I am a bit keen on it, but after today's battle, having some range is not a bad idea.
So the gun.
I want to hit things harder, so I need more up close. So I don't know. I need more melee, but I know you're tired. You don't have to spar with me anymore. I just want to talk to the king and queen at some point at the night. So I release you. Do whatever you gotta do.
You say, I release you, as you hear a voice enter your head, Kai.
Hello, Kai. Scryed on Elanora. No effect. Letting you know. Hope everything is okay. Twins in Coalfield. Odium present strong. Everyone wants city control. Sorry. As you hear Raskus in your head.
Repeat that one more time. I heard.
Yeah.
It was twins in
Coalfield.
Coalfield. I caught that one. Odium
Okay.
going crazy. Basically.
Odium presence is strong. Everyone wants city control. Sorry.
Okay.
That's exactly 25. I had to type it out to make sure.
Yeah, and I'll repeat it all to Enos, saying it's from. This was what Raskus just messaged me.
You can reply to this message.
Oh, can I actually?
Yeah. You can reply with
Yeah,
25 words.
it's sending.
Okay. Thanks for the update. I hope that you're safe. Please don't die. We all miss you. Don't do anything stupid.
Kisses.
No hard feelings. I have one word left. Girly.
He says out loud.
Girly. No, it'd probably be I. Yeah.
And it's about this time, with I believe it was a 23 perception from Willow. You see in the
Like
distance,
a 20, yeah.
it was a mid good 20s.
Yeah.
You see a few hundred feet away from you a ship, and that is where we are going to end tonight.
No.
We saw what?
A ship. SHIP, baby.
Sorry, I was reading the letter.
But you guys lived. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching. And we will not be seeing you next week. I'm not naming names. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.